Hi there, I'm Teresa LaBarbera, and you're watching Connecticut Style. Coming up, a modern tea is not your typical party, but an afternoon where you can be inspired and learn about heart health. We'll give you a preview to all of the fun. Plus, Sesame Street Live is coming to the Toyota Oakdale Theater. Elmo and Super Grover stop by for some fun, and I'm here in the kitchen with raw and superfood enthusiast Imani. Welcome to the show.
Oh, so glad to be here.
So we're going to learn about superfoods and how it benefits us.
Absolutely. We're going to learn how to kickstart our morning. We're going to make a raw nut milk and a superfood smoothie and chia seed pudding.
Ooh, sounds fun. All right, well, we'll get started. Imani, look right into camera too. Tell everyone at home what they need to do.
Sit back, relax. You're having lunch with style.
We've been helping injured people for more than 75 years, and I can tell you, it's what's up here and what you feel in here that makes a great lawyer. I'm Keith Trantolo. I'll put the winning tradition of Trantolo and Trantolo on your side and the money where it belongs, in your pocket.
Yoplait Light tastes great now and feels great later. 20 delicious flavors of Yoplait Light, now at 90 calories each. Yoplait, it is so good.
An evening in front of the fire can be so relaxing, but dangerous creosote buildup can cause a chimney fire. Help protect your home with CSL, the creosote sweeping log. It helps clean your chimney while it burns. Inside your chimney walls, there's a constant buildup of flammable tar and creosote. The active minerals in CSL will reduce those dangerous creosote deposits, making your next fire safer. It's so easy. Burn just once every 60 fires. CSL, the creosote sweeping log.
Available at Target, Lowe's, Kmart, and participating Ace.
A tribute to Pine Valley, the live event with all your favorite All My Children actors. Celebrating 41 years of All My Children. Reserve seats on sale now.
A tribute to Pine Valley. Don't miss it.
So when Super Grover loses his superness, Elmo's superheroes come to the rescue. It's all part of Sesame Street Live's new show coming to the Toyota Oakdale Theater this weekend. Joining me now are Elmo. Hey, Elmo. We have Super Grover. High five. All right, and we also have Kathy Hammer, the tour spokesperson. We don't have to high five.
That's all right.
How's everybody doing today?
Wonderful. Thank you for having us.
You guys look excited to be here. We're happy you're here. You enjoying the cold weather? It's chilly, right?
Yes.
All right, so why don't you tell me a little bit about the show?
Oh, sure. Well, as you said, Super Grover loses his superness, and so Elmo and some of his friends step in and teach Grover how to take care of himself so that he can be super, and everyone else can learn how to be super as well, eating healthy and exercising and getting lots of sleep.
All right, we're looking at some video up on the screen. I see Big Bird. Oh, I see lots of fun characters, Ernie and Bert. Kathy, you can tell me some of the ways he gets his superness back?
Well, as I said, he learns to eat properly and eat healthy foods and
That's what does it, huh?
Exercise, lots of good sleep.
Yes,
of course.
All right, sounds good. And parents are probably going to recognize some of the music, correct?
Yes, it's some of your old favorites with a little bit of a Sesame Street Live twist. You got Old MacDonald and some music from the 60s and 70s, I Feel Good, a couple little musical theater things in there from Footloose.
So. Now, Grover, Elmo, how do you guys prepare for the show?
Well, what do you guys think?
Yes,
stretching,
a little working out, some
exercising.
stretching. That's pretty good. You guys are best friends, right? You get along? That's pretty fun. Now, Kathy, this is something for someone for all ages, the show?
Yes, of course. The show is geared specifically towards children between the ages of 2 and 6, but there's something for everyone. Parents love it just as much as the kids that they bring along with them.
Yeah, these two are a hoot. They're a lot of fun.
They are. They keep me very entertained.
Kathy, where can we find tickets?
You can go to SesameStreetLive.com for tickets, especially look for our Sesame Street Live Sunny Seats package. There's special seats, really up close and personal with the action, plus you get a photo session with a couple of the characters before the show.
Sounds like a lot of fun. Guys, thanks for coming on Connecticut Style. We don't typically have well, fun people like you guys here. All right, let's put some information up on the screen. Tickets are still available for Sesame Street Live's Elmo Superheroes. It's happening this Saturday and Sunday at Toyota Oakdale Theater. For more information, you can call the number right on your screen, 203-265-1501, or visit livenation.com. Kathy, thanks so much for bringing your friends with you.
Thank you so much for having us. We're glad to be here.
All right, up next, we'll tell you how sexy superfoods can help build vitality and strengthen your immune system when style returns. Don't go anywhere.
Save big during Empire Today's 70% off sale. Call or go to EmpireToday.com to schedule a free in-home appointment. Get beautiful styles and colors 70% off. Carpet for every room in your home 70% off. Empire makes it easy. You shop at home and get professional installation when you want, even next day. Don't miss Empire's 70% off sale. Schedule now. Go to EmpireToday.com or call
800-588-2300 Today.
What a game! Hey, Randy!
Yeah.
Check it out. I got the game live on my iPad with the Cox bundle. Are you watching this game?
That's cool. Oh, wait. I'm DVRing it.
Rebound! Rebound! Yes!
Paul, I'm recording it. Yes. Exactly.
Get TV, internet, and phone with the Cox bundle and watch TV on more than your TV. Bundle options start as low as $25 each a month.
Oh, 5 seconds left. Take it to the basket at the buzzer! What? What? Oh, what a regular basket!
Get the Cox bundle and stream video to all your devices with internet speeds 2 times faster than basic DSL. Bundle options start as low as $25 each a month. Plus now get free pro installation.
Just a regular old not end of the game. Tyler! Tyler, we won! We won, but don't tell Randy!
Hurry, get TV, internet, and phone with the Cox bundle. Options start as low as $25 each a month. Switch to Cox today.
According to our next guest, superfoods are the most potent and super concentrated foods on the planet. Imani is an author, entrepreneur, and mother of 6 who is passionate about inspiring others to tap into their own intuitive body wisdom. I like the sound of that, Imani. Welcome to the show.
I'm excited to be here.
So I think first off, tell me a little bit about what a superfood is.
So superfoods are actually food, but they are increased energy and nutrients. So it's nutrient-dense, mineral-rich. So they actually have the properties of like medicinal herbs in the form of food. So it's like the two combined. So it gives you that extra boost, and we're gonna kickstart our day with some of these superfoods.
And give me some examples of a superfood.
So we're gonna use cacao, it's chocolate. Cacao is a really well-known superfood. Goji berries. We're gonna do chia seeds today, mucuna, maca. These are some of the kind of more exotic superfoods. And then you have just superfoods like pomegranate seeds and things like that. We're going to focus on the more tropical, exotic ones today.
Okay, and you also follow a raw diet. What does that mean exactly?
I incorporate a lot of raw food into my diet, and raw foods are living foods, so they're oozing and bursting with life force and vital energy. So we want to eat more raw foods and incorporate that into our diet so that we can have more energy and increase health and increase antioxidants in our system and boost our immune system.
All right, I like the sound of that. What are we making here today?
So we're gonna make a chia seed pudding, but to do that, we're gonna make a nut milk. So this is a raw nut milk. So sometimes people are allergic to milk or they're looking for alternatives. So this is a raw vegan nut milk.
Okay.
So that means it's not been heated over 118 degrees. The ingredients are raw. So we're using Brazil nuts.
Okay.
And we're using a cup of those in the blender. And we're going to use, we're going to actually have our water. It's a super simple recipe. All my ingredients are 5 ingredients or less. So we're going to put the water in, and we have the nuts in there. And essentially all we're going to do is blend this together. And this is our super powerful Vitamix blender. And then we're going to actually take this and strain it in. This is what we call a nut milk bag. So this mixture will go through here and strain, and then we end up with this. So this is actually Brazil nut milk I made, so we don't have to hear the blender twice today.
Got it.
So we're gonna take this nut milk, and we're gonna actually make the chia seed pudding and our superfood smoothie that we're gonna do.
What is the pudding again? Say it one more time for our viewers.
It's chia seeds.
Chia
and
seeds,
these are chia seeds. And these are super protein, super fiber, and actually this smoothie that we're making this morning with the chia seeds and cacao would help with weight loss, increased energy, increased juiciness, the sexual vitality, boost your immune system. So there's a lot of proteins. These are an endurance food, and so it helps you kind of get that extra energy instead of other forms like those fake sugars and stuff like that.
Sure. Now this might be an odd question, but chia seeds, anything chia pet?
Oh, chia pet. Yeah, actually it is the chia pet. This is what they really were intended for. But yes, if you were to do that, they would grow.
No
and,
kidding.
and that's because this is a living food, so they would actually grow. And the indigenous people actually used to carry them in their pockets, the runners for long distance, like way back in time, and that's how they would keep going. I mean, it is an endurance food, and all the superfoods are like that. We live in a time where it's amazingly abundant, and so even though all of our nutrients are kind of decreasing in the vegetables and the foods that we now have, like a lot of what we call dead foods, packaged, processed, genetically modified foods, these are living foods. They have tons of life force, and you feel entirely different and energized and able to do a lot of things.
It's like a life changer, huh?
It does
Switching
change
your
people's
diet like
life.
this?
Absolutely.
All right. Well, how do we move forward with the chia seed pudding?
We're gonna actually make this smoothie. So I put in these superfoods that we talked about. So we have cacao.
Okay.
And you can smell that.
Oh, it's chocolate.
Chocolate. And then we're going to use Shilajit. This is a mineral pitch. It has 88 plus trace minerals and fulvic acid. So this is going to remineralize you and give you that kind of sense of like feeling really satisfied and nourished. Mucuna, it's actually a bean. It's like Jack and the Beanstalk. It's kind of magical, and it actually is all kind of like all-encompassing immune system and that energy. Maca is typically a lot of men take maca for like the virility aspect of it, but it's actually good for women. It's a hormone balancer, and it increases fertility. So for women who might be having a hard time conceiving, they would want to increase or put some maca into their diet.
Where do we find
And it's an
these?
aphrodisiac.
Oh, even add that to the list.
Chocolate, maca. So you'll feel really good today.
All right.
So the superfoods, there's a lot available online. I distribute superfoods. That's my main thing that I do. So we call it the Momlicious Superfood Starter Kit. And so we're going to add, this is actually a tea that I pre-made, and it's hot because I know you're a little chilly tea.
Thank you, Lonnie.
So we got the hot tea, and it's chaga. And chaga is a mushroom. It's actually a tree mushroom with reishi.
Okay.
So I don't know if have you heard of reishi?
No, this is very fascinating.
Okay, I know. This is a lot of new words today. So reishi and chaga. Chaga is like the king. Reishi's the queen, and so they kind of were working synergistically together in this smoothie.
Okay.
So the reishi is actually a coffee that I kind of give you a little bit of coffee here.
All right,
but
good.
so the reishi, and it's antioxidants, again, immune boosting, all overall optimum health and wellness. The chaga is off the charts for anti-cancer, so that's going to be our base.
Got it.
And then we're going to add the milk in that
The
we
nut
made,
milk.
right?
Okay.
It'll give it a little bit of fat and kind of that milky flavor that we're going for. I already added in all of those superfoods.
Okay.
And we could actually even add the chia seeds in this, but we're going to save that for the, we can't do that many superfoods at one time.
Okay, that'd be too much.
We could, but we don't want you going through the ceiling today. So we put that in, and the other thing I'm going to add, just for a little bit of sweetener, I had some stevia.
Okay.
Have you heard of stevia?
It's kind of like a Splenda, but healthier.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely. So smell that, and you can actually kind of taste it. But see, this stevia is really green.
It is.
It's really pure stevia, so it's potent. You don't need a lot of it. And we're gonna also use some raw honey. So raw honey is like that's a very common, but top 5 superfoods.
Okay.
And all of these superfoods are for longevity. So this is about not just taking something like we're traditionally, we're not feeling well, so we're taking something to feel better. These are foods that you take on an ongoing basis.
Okay.
For your overall optimum health and longevity, so that you don't get sick and that you're preventing cancer and you're boosting up all this. So
this honey's going to sweeten things up a little bit.
This will sweeten things up a little bit. What do you put in your coffee?
Usually just cream.
Okay, so not too sweet.
Correct.
You're good. Okay, so
Thank you for asking.
Yeah, well, we want you to like it.
Emily, how long have you been eating like this?
Well, I owned Alchemy in Hartford. It was a raw vegan cafe for the last 10 years where I raised my kids. And we, homeschooled them there.
I see.
So pretty much for the last 10 years.
No kidding.
Yeah, to have 6 kids, you got to have a lot of energy.
Yeah, I could tell.
All right, I'm gonna blend.
Go
Here
right
we
ahead.
See, this is where you have to turn it on low first. So excuse that little explosion. So this is just the tea, the milk, and the superfoods.
All right, Emily, we have about 30 seconds
Perfect,
left.
we're done. And if you want to grab one of those cups, I'm going to just put a little bit of the orange one.
Sure.
Thank you. It's like kind of like a cappuccino, but I call it a mamachino.
Well, this is great. And this is going to energize you and
It's
fill
going to
you up a little
energize.
too?
Yeah. Well, you know, when you eat
pretty.
foods that are mineral dense and nutrient rich, you don't really need a lot more. You're satisfied.
Oh, this is great.
Isn't it yummy?
Yeah, and it's healthy for me, huh?
It's good, and it's going to warm you up.
I love it. Thank you so much for being here. Of course, we'll have the recipe over on WTNH.com.
Absolutely.
Coming up next, we'll give you a preview to a modern tea when style returns. Don't go anywhere.
They came to us in tears because they couldn't get the wheelchair ramp they needed. So we started working for them. Now, after 6 weeks, it's the happy ending we've been fighting for.
Several agencies stepped in after our story aired, and now everybody is happy.
Thank you very much, Channel 8 News. Thank you very much.
Who's got your back? News 8.
Does it seem like you're always worried? Is it difficult to fully relax or concentrate? Do you feel tense or anxious most of the time? If so, you may have an anxiety disorder. Right now, we're conducting a clinical research study of an investigational drug for adults with generalized anxiety disorder. There is no cost to participate, and compensation for time and travel may be provided. Call toll-free 1-866-620-6565 or visit yourgadstudy.com. 1-866-620-6565.
The holidays are over. You could pick through the merchandise no one wanted at department stores. Or you could start fresh at Marshall's. Hundreds of new and inspiring designer and brand name items are arriving daily. All at up to half off department store prices. Find your happy new you at Marshall's. Never pay full price for fabulous.
Heart disease often strikes without warning. Most people don't even know they have it until it's too late. On February 23rd, the Community Health Network Foundation is hosting a Modern Tea, an event designed to inspire women to make healthier choices. There's also a fashion show, and we're going to give you a preview to that in just a bit. Joining me now is Chandra Valk, the spokesperson for the event, along with Christine Rainier, the owner of The Dressing Room. Ladies, thanks so much for being here.
Thanks for having us.
Chandra, tell me a little bit, who is at risk for heart disease?
Actually, everyone is at risk. So let me tell you a little bit about the risk factors. So the number one risk factor would be, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, obesity, smoking, unfortunately, is horrible for heart health, as well as family history.
Mm-hmm. How do you know you have a problem?
Hopefully you're getting regular checkups from your doctor. And again, if you have a history in your family of heart disease, that's something that you want to keep on your radar.
Okay, and tell me about a modern tea. What a fun idea, rather than the typical galas you have.
Fun idea,
right?
Yes, a lot of energy around it. So first of all, of course, February is Heart Health Awareness Month. So we're excited to be having our Modern Tea, which is our Heart Health Awareness event, on February 23rd at the Brooklawn New Haven Lawn Club. So the event, the heart of the event is about the heart health information. So we have a collection of workshops that we offer to our guests, as well as our friends from American Heart Association and Yale New Haven Hospital will be there disseminating information, as well as doing screenings.
Okay, and the theme this year is?
The theme is When Red Goes Green.
I like
So
it.
it's much more organic. We've done a really, I think, nice job in identifying vendors and other people who are doing things that are much more organic and natural as solutions to everyday things that we do. We have a really interesting boutique called the Heart Boutique at the Tea, so stress-free way to shop.
Oh,
and we have everything from Super Seeds, who I believe has been on your show before, to handmade soaps, candles, fashion as well. So we're excited about it.
How fun. Is this geared towards women, really? We leave the guys home?
Well, a couple things. Well, first of all, heart disease affects women a little bit different. So we do have a little bit of a, we try to make sure that women are mindful of the different ways that it affects them. However, we do welcome the men, and we do get a population of men coming to support their wives and sisters, etc.
Very good. All right, Christine, tell me about the fashions, about the fashion show we're going to see that day.
Well, today we brought red because red was the theme for the Modern Tea. At the fashion show itself, I will have some eco-friendly clothing lines. I'm bringing a designer down from Boston, Avni, who actually hand dyes and hand makes all her own fabrics from India. And we're going to feature her there. I will also have handbags that are made from organic canvases and recycled leather, so things that are green in their manufacturing processes. But today we have two stunning red looks.
All right, let's bring them out.
Let's bring them out. Our first model is in a beautiful short cocktail dress from Mignon.
Ooh la la, I love it with the open back.
Beautiful back on this dress.
Looks good. Come back up. Can we see that again?
Yes.
All right, give us a little twirl here.
There's a lot to see on this dress. There's a lot of detail on the bottom.
Yeah, tell us about the bottom here.
The bottom is all appliques of handmade flowers, and it's a ruched look with an open back from a wonderful designer. We have many of his dresses in our store. It's from Mignon.
Very nice.
Yes.
All right.
Prom season coming up.
That's a good thought, right?
Some girls like to go short, and for those that like the long look, we have our next model, Ashley, who's in a long, beautiful red gown from Tirani.
Ooh, it's beautiful.
Yeah,
it's
the back
Greek goddess kind of, right?
Yeah, very comfortable to wear. It's actually very light from English tulle. This gown comes in green and black and beautiful fit. Is it comfortable to wear? Also, we have all the accessories to go with it, earrings, shoes, and yeah.
Just about everything there. The name of the shop again is The Dressing Room. It's
the Dressing Room in Wallingford, Connecticut, and we have everything from denim to evening gowns and everything in between, and it's a very relaxed atmosphere. I know sometimes people are intimidated to go into boutiques if it looks fancy on the outside, but we're very friendly and
great. Now, Chandra, I want to ask you, you're supposed to wear red on February 1st, is that correct?
Well, yeah, again, February is Heart Health Awareness Month, so we want to definitely bring attention to the disease and have people
wear red.
Wear red, absolutely.
Throughout the month or just?
Throughout the entire month, we want to recognize the issues there, yes.
Okay, very good. Tell us, just recap for us the event and where we can get tickets.
Absolutely, love to. The event's going to be at the New Haven Lawn Club on February 23rd from 10:30 to 4, and you can purchase tickets by going to www.chnctfoundation.org and click on the Modern Tea link.
All right, sounds fantastic.
Awesome.
And ladies, you look terrific in your red, just beautiful. Let's put some information back up on the screen just in case you missed it. A Modern Tea is happening Saturday, February 23rd at the New Haven Lawn Club. All the information is right there. We'll also have it on WTNH.com. Just click on that and more Connecticut Style after the break. Thanks so much for being here, everyone.
Thank you for having us.
I just moved here from out of state, so it seemed like the right time.
I spent a lot of time finding the right car. Then I called Amica for the best car insurance.
Who chooses Amica for car insurance? People who call for a great price and discover an exceptional value.
So we just got married, and now we have to decide whose car insurance we're going to keep.
There's no way I'm leaving Amica.
I know.
I'm not.
She's not.
Me? I have a new house, so I saved a lot of money by getting auto and home insurance when I called Amica.
And their life insurance is really affordable, too.
Saving money is a good reason to call Amica for a free auto insurance quote.
Me? I think when you compare the coverage, the service, the price, and our financial strength, you can't make a better call.
And when you call, you always talk directly to Amica. There's nobody in the middle.
Go online or call for your free, no-obligation quote. It's fast and easy.
We're ready for your call right now. How's that billion-degree burrito?
I think he wants to know what you're having.
Wendy's Spicy Santa Fe. Plenty of heat without all that.
It's Wendy's new Spicy Santa Fe cheeseburger. The flavors of the Southwest on a cheddar jalapeno bun.
Now that's better.
Who's got your back? 24/7 News 8.
Place where a fiscal cliff appears to be.
Just 1 year after the largest round of taxing. Tell us how you show your pink power. Go to WTNH.com.
So every family wants to save money, but how do you do it? Well, it may help to take a look at your cell phone bill. ABC's Paula Ferris has the story.
Hi. Phil Berry doesn't see his two young daughters nearly enough. The divorced dad splits their time with his ex, so they told us cell phones are the next best thing.
Mwah, I love you.
Love you too, Dad.
So, who here has a cell phone? Phil is paying for 3 phones, including his mom and oldest daughter, Reagan. How much is your bill?
It could go a couple dollars either way, but it's $311 right now.
Do you think you're paying too much?
I think about what most people pay for their cars, and that's what I pay for my cell phone bill.
A bill that's weighed down by the extras like texting and data. How much are you Instagramming, sweetie?
Every 2 hours. I'm on Instagram.
Every 2
just
hours?
looking.
And Grandma, you look like you're probably feverishly texting all the time, right?
Oh, yeah, sure.
We're going to cut down Phil's cost without cutting down on his family time.
When I see this bill, I'm not happy about it.
Enter our insider, Todd Dunphy. For years, Dunphy worked at Verizon, but he left to co-found SaveLoveGive.com, helping families wipe out what he calls wireless waste. So here's how Phil can shrink his bill. Tip number 1, let free websites figure it out for you. On Todd's site, you can make sure your plan is a perfect fit. All you have to do is plug in your phone number.
We look at all the usage, all the charges, and then we compare it to what's available.
Phil was buying 8 gigabytes of data a month, but only using 2.5. And by bundling talking and texting in one new plan, he could save big, nearly $1,200 a year.
Holy mamma jamma.
Tip number 2, look for sneaky charges, things like horoscope texts, roadside assistance, and 411.
This is an interesting charge for $2.
Tip number 3, get your discount. Tens of thousands of companies work with cell phone carriers to get their employees discounts. But the key, you have to ask for it.
But now his company is bought by IBM. They have a 23, 24, 25% discount.
That's $200 a year simply by typing in his work email address on his carrier's website. Now all that's left for Phil is switching plans.
Hey, James, Phil.
Watch Phil put our tips to the test.
I think I'm going to go with the 6 gig plan. And no, that's not going to extend my contract or anything else.
Nope,
right?
it won't extend your contract.
But it will put $1,368 back in Phil's pocket this year.
And that's real money.
I like the sound of that. All right, we are back here in the kitchen with all of our guests. We have our models. We have Christine from the dressing room, Imani and Chandra. One more time, tell me when the Modern Tea is happening.
February 23rd at the New Haven Lawn Club.
All right, now, Imani, you have some sort of lovely pudding here. Tell me what we're looking
finished
at.
up the chia seed pudding, and it's got some pomegranate seeds on top, and there's some extra of the superfood smoothie to try out for you ladies, and I added a little bit of raw chocolate, so we'll have to come back and do that another day, but
sounds great. Now, there's definitely health benefits to that chocolate, right?
Absolutely, absolutely.
I mean, where can people find more information about you?
Momlicious.market.com. I have a raw food class coming up, and I'd love to have people join in.
All right, that sounds great. Well, I'm going to try, hand me over a spoon. I'd like to try the chia seed pudding.
Chia.
Looks great.
Like chia pet.
That's right.
You guys can
dig in. Absolutely.
I know you guys. You don't be shy.
No, this is going to make me feel better, am I?
You're gonna be bouncing off the walls.
Fabulous. All right, well, we're just about out of time. We want to thank everybody at home for watching. Make it a great day. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Everyone give a good wave. Bye-bye.